The thing about a twist ending, it insinuates the movie was heading somewhere in the first place. Safe Haven, the latest big screen adaptation of a Nicholas Sparks novel, is the story of a woman on the run who finds a relationship and some safety in a harbor town and what happens next. I will say right at the beginning, yeah, there's a twist in this one. The problem, though, with this one is not that the twist is bad, it's just that you don't care enough in the first place. First of all, this movie starts so slow that by the time you get there an hour and a half later, you're just not invested in what's going on. It's all very basic, and the relationship between this woman and the man that she finds in this town is all there is to this movie for the first hour and a half. And if you don't buy into that, if you don't buy into the characters or buy into that relationship, I think you're in for a long ride. And I didn't. In fact, I found myself, you know how like sometimes on a DVR, you have a button you can push called info, and it'll bring up information on what's going on as well as how long is left. I kept wanting to hit the info button to see how long was left in this movie, how much longer I had to take it, because it was that slow and that boring because I didn't buy into it. And by the time the twist, quote unquote, comes, it's just not worth it. There's nothing there. Add to that the fact that the twist itself is pretty ridiculous. In fact, there's really two twists that happen here. There's like this initial twist that actually makes the movie less interesting than more interesting. The only kind of interesting thing about the movie becomes less interesting with the first twist. And then the second twist happens and you just go, what? Why? That doesn't, I mean, I get it. I understand the point you're trying to make, but it doesn't inform the story hardly at all as far as, and it's so outside of the realm of what the rest of the movie is that it's just kind of mind-boggling, baffling to me. I didn't understand it. Now, I know a lot of people will go to a Nicholas Sparks movie to see the romance and kind of that relationship stuff, but I have to tell you, as a self-admitted fan of The Notebook, this just doesn't hold up to what that is, or even what was the movie that came out even just recently was better than this one, and that one wasn't good. Safe Haven, though it does have some interesting predecessors, is a movie that by itself just not worth your time.